Chapter 915. Samson was as emotionless as ever. Tell the truth. Is he a cultivator? And were you in cahoots so that he could use his powers to win money at the casino? Tiff was in so much pain she could hardly speak, not even hearing much of what Samson said. Just then, Sharon said, Tiff, cultivators aren't allowed to use their powers in casinos, and they know that you'll both be in huge trouble if you've done so. It was only then that Tiff finally understood what they meant. I really don't know anything, please. I don't even know what a cultivator is. Samson frowned at the agonized look on her face. Most regular people did not usually know cultivators, and so it was possible that Tiff might not know what cultivators were, seeing as she was just a hostess. Only someone at the managerial level like Sharon would know. The casino also had an unspoken rule that cultivators were not welcome to gamble here. Most casinos had sanctuary-level experts holding the fort down for them, and thus other cultivators would not dare to mess with them. However, that did not stop some cultivators who were more desperate for money to try and come in to try their chances. Thus, there was also the possibility that Tiff had formed alliances with Wilbur to scam the casino of their money. It was important to note that detecting a cultivator cheating in a casino was nearly impossible. There was, however, one common tactic they had: winning a large amount of money in a short amount of time and getting out as soon as possible. Wilbur just happened to fit the bill. It was not the first time something like this had happened too. The casino would be doomed if it was not dealt with properly. You still won't tell the truth, huh? Samson asked coldly. Tiff sobbed as she said, I really don't know anything. I was just hosting him like I would a regular customer. I've never met him before. And I don't know if he's a cultivator or not either. She cried her heart out, looking down at her broken leg. Why did something like this have to happen to her the second she saw a little hope in her life? That was so unfair. Sharon frowned. I hope you think this through. We'll spare your life if you tell us the truth, or you really will be left to die. I really don't know anything. You've got to believe me, please. Tiff sobbed as she begged. Sharon looked at her boss. Samson was quiet for a while before saying, Lock her up and interrogate her for the time being while you get to the bottom of this. We have to find proof. All right. But what if he wants to get his money from the chips? What are we going to do then? Sharon asked. Find some excuse to delay it. He's not leaving with the money until we find proof, said Samson. Got it, Sharon said, turning to leave. Tiff was dragged away to be locked up in an unknown place. How dare you try something like this in my territory? You've really got some nerve, Samson said coldly. He was certain that Wilbur had cheated. After all, winning money like this was practically unheard of in Aroma. No one would believe that he had not cheated at all. Just then, Bill said, Bunch of idiots. Once we find that proof, I'm going to teach him a lesson to make him regret ever doing this. Samson chuckled. At the same time, over in Wilbur's room, he stared at the mountain of chips before him, deep in thought. He had honestly not expected to win so much money himself. Wilbur had only wanted to test his luck, but as things went on, the concept of luck being a form of skill also came to him. It seemed like that definitely made sense now. There had to be some hidden meaning in there. He had just not gotten to the bottom of it yet. After thinking about it for a long time, he smiled. Yes, he would just get the money from his chips for now. There was that battle against Styles the next day. Once that was done, he would be able to head home and not have to waste any more time here.